Hello everybody, my name is Scary Man Gaming, and today we're going to be watching Hardcore Humpty Dumpty. Somebody suggested that. I don't know what it's about actually. So it's by Danger Dolan, or Super Planet Dolan, and it's Dolan animated music. I've actually never seen any of these before. So I guess we're going to be watching this today, but yeah, let's get it started. Planet Dolan. I like it.
Come closer, child. Let me tell you the story.
That just looks like an older him with a gray beard, like. And he looks freaky. Oh, this is gonna be a musical, okay. Musically. What's up with his butt, though? He just did, like, crisscross. He looked insane, so I'm guessing that's why. Oh, okay. For what? Oh, that was Shima! Shima! There's just a bunch of Shimas! No! No! Soldiers, his mortar and tanks. His army is marching, approaching the gate. His royal advisors said it is too late. They broke through the throne room and cornered the king. His crown is what Humpty desired. He clenched up his fist and with one mighty swing, Humpty has risen to power. Back from the grave to make you a slave. Dolan is the king? Well, I mean, yeah, Planet Dolan. So. Or Shima's, like, the side kingdom. I don't know. Long live the king. Long live the king. Long live the king. Well, that really was hardcore Humpty Dumpty.
And that is why everything here smells like farts.
Because he's an egg. That was cool. I liked that. That was actually really cool. Well, that was a very fun video. Hold on a second, let me just turn off the autoplay. Alright, so that was actually very cool. But when was this made? Because it looks older because Shima doesn't look the same. And Dolan doesn't look the same either, so. Oh no, actually. It's actually fairly new. So yes, I guess so. Alice Jack, antiseptic, and why is there a butt in my face? Yeah. Actually, since this was a very short video, let's just watch the 21 creepiest drawings ever. Again, Planet Dolan. Since this was a fairly short video, it was only 3 minutes long. So, as last time I tried to do it, but it did not work. There's antiseptic guy. Antiseptic guy. Ew. Top 15 most sandpepper.
Sam Pepper. Number 1, Sam Pepper. Number 2, Sam Pepper. Number 3, Sam Pepper. Number 4, Sam Pepper. Number 5, Sam Pepper. Number 6, Nicole Arbor. Number 7, Nicole Arbor. Number 8, Nicole Arbor. Number 9, Nicole Arbor. Oh, this is my hellbent, not hembent. I kind of like this guy.
Disturbed children to Satan worshipping. We count 21 of the most disturbing drawings done by kids. Number 21. Destroy. Or I guess I could have just said destroy, but that's not as fun as doing a death metal voice. Every young boy just wants to have fun, as long as it has nothing to do with those icky girly things such as kittens, dresses, and flowers.
Why are the hands so tiny?
Especially flowers. Those damn things are so girly, it just makes you want to destroy them. Well, actually, that's not necessarily a normal response to coming across a flower. Maybe just leave the poor thing alone or ignore it. I mean, it's just a fucking plant.
Enjoy,
it's not like
don't
you can
destroy.
fight back or anything, so I don't know why you'd be so happy about destroying it. Although it could also be the fact that he simply wishes to destroy everything in existence, and if that's the case, his happiness is totally justified. I mean, it's not a planet or anything, but you gotta start somewhere. You show those damn flowers who's boss, little dude. Number 20. Breaking out of the grave. Death is an unavoidable consequence of life. Everything that comes to be must also stop being, or in layman's terms, the breeze that will stop breathing. So it's not really surprising this kid has a few issues with death. It's kind of a hard thing to wrap your mind around.
Looks like his name is 6R.
Or an adult even. I've seen full-grown people just burst into tears thinking, oh, I'm gonna die someday. Or maybe Graham just really loves zombies and he wants to be one. I mean, that's not the worst way to go. You get to come back, walk around, see all your relatives, eat them, see them again. Also, I've never seen a zombie family argue, so I think this Graham kid has the right idea. Number 19. Wrestling. No, Billy, don't look. We're just practicing our wrestling moves, okay? We're practicing our special move, and we don't need anybody to know about this. If our enemy knows about it, they're gonna know our special move, and we're gonna lose, so don't tell anyone, okay? Seriously, though, unless you want
Daddy, and no, this kid thinks they're doing like John Cena moves, and they're like John Cena. Nah, bruh. Well, I mean, maybe. But why is her name Bick? It's either Bick or Bish. Yeah. I can tell he's winning because of the sound he makes. Oh my god! Holy! Go, Dad, go!
is to see that kind of thing,
Really?
you might want to invest in a lock on your door, or maybe just check to see if they're asleep before you get all kinky and shit. Also, does his dad really call his partner bitch? Man, his parents are savage. They just go right at
Savage.
it. Take it, bitch, take it. I want the kids to hear it. Number 18. I heart Satan. Well, obviously the radical religious types are right. Then there are video games and TV shows are brainwashing our youth to worship the unholy being best known as Satan. We need to start indoctrinating our children to know the ever-loving holiness that is Dolan. He will save your soul. Or maybe they're just getting Santa and Satan mixed up. I mean, they're both red. Oh, one's a big fat guy that gives out gifts, and the other one's a buff muscle man that pokes people with a pitchfork. Yeah, these kids are just fucked up.
They can eat Krampus.
Dancing on Mummy's grave. Mummy and Daddy have had so many disagreements over the years, but now that she's gone, I hope that we can be civil about our past ordeals. Or instead, we could just dance on that bitch's grave because she was such a horrible person who couldn't do anything right. I mean, she refused to wrestle with Daddy that one time, and that's why she had to go.
That's why she had to go.
I'm kind of interested to see if I offended the English or the rednecks more. Number 16. I collect her hair. Oh, Young people show their love in differing ways. Not me, though. I
Girl
don't love
next to
anybody.
me
Go
is
fuck
pretty.
yourself.
I love
But
to
this
collect
kid's a
her
real
hair.
romantic. Collecting someone's hair without their permission is pretty fucking romantic, and I think everybody can agree that that's really attractive. Maybe you can make a bunch of little dolls out of them and slip them into her locker. That kind of smooth action would just seal the deal.
Is this
no
a
problem.
kid or is this someone
15.
older?
Being bashed to death. Nothing going wrong in this kid's life.
That's what I'd like
We've
to
all
do.
taken a bashing now and again, and if occasionally it got to the point where one of our peers got bashed 6 feet under, well, it was their fault, right? On the other hand, this could be the result of a broken home with the angry parent hurting their child, which is totally fine. If they don't get punished, they won't run property. Number 14. Atheism. If you're not with us, then you're against us. This line of thinking has no logical flaws whatsoever, so it's no surprise that when this kid found out that his teacher doesn't believe in Jesus, they immediately assumed that they would go to hell. But in all seriousness, how does this kid even know that their teacher's an atheist? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this teacher probably wears a fedora with pride and euphoria. If any of you children can actually prove that Jesus existed, I'll give you an A+ for the whole year.
Teacher, aren't we supposed to be learning math?
Now let me tell you about a person who actually existed, Christopher Hitchens. You uncultured little shits. Number 13. He is risen. Looking at this image, you might think it's referring to Christ coming back to Earth, and there's nothing creepy about that at all, right? Well, this assumption falls apart when you realize that heaven is above and the devil is below. You don't rise from above, you descend. Ergo, this child worships Satan. Number 12. You will die.
He's risen to mean that Jesus Christ came back
even joked about
from
it,
the
but somehow I doubt this kid is
grave. He was
completely coming to terms
buried.
with mortality.
Well, not really buried.
At least I hope not.
But he
This
dies
is a
in
fucking
the-
death threat from a
got, like,
child.
buried
If that
in
isn't an
two
early
days
sign of a
and
serial
came back
killer,
out.
then I have no idea what is. Number
Could be
11. Get out
released.
of my life. And here we have a kid that's completely normal and well raised. There's nothing wrong with wanting to sever the head of someone you know. And it looks like he wants to do that with a mailbox, which is both murder and a federal offense because you're tampering with mail. That's 2 crimes. Oh wait, the picture's also a death threat. That's 3 crimes. That's like 90 years worth of timeout. This kid's fucking hardcore. Kill leprechaun. What did the leprechaun ever do to you, little Jimmy?
That's
did it steal
3
your lucky
crimes.
charms and leave you
That's
with that
90 years
sugar hit
worth
you need to
of
get through the day?
hardcore prison.
Either way, we got a serious problem here. Unless it's that leprechaun from the horror movie, in which case little Jimmy bit off way more than he could chew. I've seen Lep in the Hood. He gave fucking Ice-T a run for his money. Jimmy's not gangster enough to handle that. Number 9. Drawings from war-torn children. These drawings came from kids from completely lovely areas that absolutely no one would ever want to flee from in order to save their lives. Incredibly insensitive sarcasm aside, you know these kids have seen some shit when they want to draw someone shooting another person in the groin. That's definitely one of the top 10 ways that I don't want to die. Number 8. Vor. Rapunzel's a freaky chick. She loves long walks down by the beach. She likes guys with pretty eyes, hairdressers. Oh, and she likes being devoured by big green guys. Or at least that's what this kid thinks anyways. Maybe they shouldn't browse the internet so thoroughly, but some fetishes just can't get picked up by safe search. But at least it's not cum inflation. I dare you to look that up. Number 7. Bent over. I don't know what this is meant to be, but it sure as hell doesn't look like a fun way to spend a Friday night. I really sincerely hope this is all a big hoax and it was just drawn by some mentally disturbed 40-year-old. Not that that would make the drawing any better, but if this was really drawn by a kid, that's creepy as fuck. Whatever medicine this kid's on, they're not giving him enough. Or maybe they're giving him too much. It's kind of hard to tell. Just keep him away from any metal utensils and people's butts.
Sure.
6. Letter to hell. I'm gonna assume the reason this youngin' thinks his dad's in hell is because his family told him that's where he's rotting. If that's true, I really hope little Joey gets some closure soon, because I'm pretty sure there's no way to send your letters to hell. You just get to visit once, and then you don't get to come back. Not that you'd want to come back, that's where all the fun people hang out after they die. Joey can meet his daddy, Princess Diana, Walt Disney, the list goes on.
Yeah, Walt Disney was a
Knife party! Woo! There's no real innocent explanation for this drawing.
Why
a
is
bunch
she
of
just
people
like
with
a
knives and
freaking
bloody corpses
maid?
on the floor outside of a strangely specific coffee shop that just screams,
My mom and I murdered some people over coffee and we were happy about it.
but hey, at least they're happy, right? Plus, with all that coffee, you could probably get a lot more stabbing in. Suicide door. Try as I might, I can't think of any nice reason a kid would know what suicide is. And even with the cute misspelling of the word
Lava
Victoons,
guy.
it's also a word that no kid with any sort of innocence should be aware of.
Victims,
Someone should call
maniac,
Child
and
Protection
suicide
Services
door.
or something.
Suicide.
I guess I'll do it after I finish my pizza. Maybe.
Pizza
Do they give free pizza if I save a kid? Or maybe like a coupon for a hooker or something? You know, you gotta motivate me somehow. Number 3. Christmas Dream. Earlier, we had some drawings that could have easily been the result of not knowing how to spell Santa, but this leaves far less room for imagination. There's one of two possibilities here. Either the kid has a twisted view of what Christmas is, or they're so screwed up in the head that they always misheard Christmas as Deathmas. Considering that Christmas is written above, I'm gonna go with a much more disturbing former option. Number 2. Slender Man. There's no room for interpretation here.
So
This
Slender Man,
drawing was
that
found
sounds
in
Jackie
Morgan's
boy.
belongings after the police went through them on suspicion that she murdered someone. Turns out that suspicion was correct. She and her friend became murderers in order to appease a fictional monster, Slender Man. Number 1. Imaginary friend. So basically, this is a picture diary from a young girl that has no friends, so she makes up an imaginary friend that looks suspiciously like a tormented spirit that wouldn't look out of place in a horror movie. Her father and teacher both said Lisa doesn't exist and got cross with the little girl for believing in such things. Then both of those people disappear, and Lisa claims they're sleeping like her father, who happens to be sleeping under the ground near her sandpit. This could all just be a little girl that snapped because of social isolation, but that doesn't explain how Lisa gave her some presents on her birthday. Spooky, right? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wow! That was just, too extreme? I don't know. But yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah, you know what, no. I mean, like, these children are sincerely messed up. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's just children's imaginations, you know, they shouldn't be totally in jail right now. Well, they shouldn't be in jail, but they should be in juvie. I mean, like, what's wrong with those kids? They're at least going through a mental evaluation. I mean, right? Am I right? I don't know. Tell me! Why? Okay. I'm sorry for that. But, I will see you guys in the next episode of reacting to stuff. This was the 21 Creepiest Children's Drawings Ever by Planet Dolan, read by Hellbent, which is pretty cool guy. I mean, I wouldn't say I prefer him over Danger Dolan, but he's probably, like, at least one of my favorites on the Danger Dolan team. But yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment saying what I should react to next, and, I mean, that's about it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and also don't forget to subscribe to become part of the Red Team today. I mean, totally not Russian army, but, you know, Chinese, not Chinese either. It's just the Red Team from Team Fortress 2. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.